Welcome back. Wait for the people to hop right in. Talk about this Doordash, Lyft, Uber, all rideshare. The topic is all rideshare today. And how corrupt they are, how fed up the drivers are, their experience, their suggestions. Let's wait for a couple more people to come join the live. Welcome, welcome. Good morning, watching from the Bay Area. Hey, good afternoon here from Ohio. And it's nice to have you with us. I hope everything is good out there in the Bay. So, just waiting for a couple more people. Anybody driving today? Doing any DoorDash, Lyft, Uber? you. I wish I could edit these live videos. It's a lot of dead time at the beginning. Waiting for people to join. How's everybody doing today? Right. Thanks for everybody supporting, showing love. I appreciate you guys. I do want to start by saying, you definitely have to believe in yourself. Now, we are all dealing with hard times right now. It's a lot of things going on, but you definitely have to believe that things will get better, because they will. You know, it's unfortunate that a lot of us have to go through things that we don't want to go through, but it only makes us stronger. And I feel like eventually things will become way better than what we're used to dealing with. So just have to keep on going. Um, you know, these companies, these rideshare companies, definitely can be inconvenient at times for a lot of people. And it would definitely be nice to see them finally thinking about their drivers and wanting their drivers to be successful, you know. And it's just sad that I feel like they're willing to go down instead of go up and bring everybody up with them. because they like to be greedy. And we all know this. They are definitely greedy out here. And we know that being greedy can definitely come with consequences. And unfortunately, it looks like, especially Lyft, has definitely been hit with a lot of things. Like a lot of, drivers saying no to these crappy pays, canceling, not showing up. So they got to send people emails telling them how they need to accept every ride. I do Doordash and Grubhub on Fridays, and formerly an Uber and Lyft driver, but I want to, hold on one second. I want to do something bigger than the delivery apps I use now. Exactly, Ransom. Now, um, my thing is, what do you think would be bigger? Like, what is your idea of bigger than the apps that you're using now? Saturday, I had a ride from Bronx, New York to New Jersey, Newark Airport for 89. They had joke canceled, like, hold on, because the comments disappear. At least 8 rides a day. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Bolo. It's ridiculous. And I believe that they see, the outcome of these crappy pays. They see that people are canceling back to back. My thing is, who is it? Hold on, you guys. My bad. It was nobody. I don't know why somebody knocked. But okay. Anyways, yeah, it's becoming a joke. The fact that you got to cancel over 8 rides a day just to get to a ride that's decent. Like, this should be a red flag for Lyft, Uber, DoorDash. All these companies should see how horrible they are if their drivers can't even accept one ride out of 5 that they send back to back. They know for a fact it's the price. It's the pricing. And they refuse to fix it. And instead of fixing it, they recruit new people and bait them with these, oh, you can get 2,100 for 120 rides and this and that. And then until these new people come out here, and depending on what market you in, because some markets are very, very slow. You got some people waiting over an hour sometimes just for one ride. So you got all these new people out here trying to get any ride possible. So they're going to pick up these $3 rides, these $1.99 rides. Because I've seen on DoorDash people post that they, were sent a $1.99 ride. That should be illegal to have anybody drive for $2, $3. Shoot, 4 isn't enough. It's not worth your time or your energy for $4 unless it's down the street and the person is literally down the street next to you. Other than that, if it's not neither, then it shouldn't be a thing at all. And they know that. But the more, new people come in and accept these rides that people are canceling, the more they're going to just continue to keep them going. Because they see that drivers don't care. That, they do, but they see that drivers are willing to pick any ride. And it's unfortunate because I know a lot of drivers don't have no choice. Because they don't have any other job or any other income. So, I don't fault them because they don't have a choice but to pick up these little money paying rides. And then some people look at it like, oh, I'm getting $20 an hour, but don't even think about the price it costs to operate a vehicle, like how much you have to put in your gas tank, all this, and it's just how much are you really taking home at the end of the day? People working 12 hours a day, driving all day. That's not healthy for your body. And if it's not healthy for your body, it's definitely not good for you to be having to do 10, 12-hour shifts just to make $200 if there's no bonus. And then the thing about it is, with especially Lyft, because they do bonuses a lot, they'll do bonuses to bait you, like them three streak zones that they want you to go to. They'll send you all the way out there just for you to be waiting all day for a ride, or they'll send you a ride and then you'll be waiting all day for the next ride, or they'll want you to go a million miles away to pick somebody up or drop them off. So it doesn't, it's not worth it. But they get you at saying, oh, we're going to give you $18 after you complete all 3 rides. And it's like, yeah, okay. Yeah, it's all a game. We definitely have to show them who's really playing, okay? You have to know your cost and value, what you're worth, and don't fall for Uber and Lyft scams. Exactly, Melvin. Exactly. I wish I could pin your comment right now, but it doesn't let me do that on live. But I'm with you. People definitely need to know their value and their worth. And a lot of people don't, because they have been controlled their whole life to not think that they're valuable. Thank you, Melvin. I really appreciate you. Definitely love the support. You guys are amazing, honestly. But that was the word for today. Value yourself. You definitely have to put yourself first. At the end of the day, this your life. People just living in it. Thank you for keeping it real. You're more than welcome, Melvin. Thank you for your comment, okay? Because honestly, a lot of you guys add value to my channel, whether it's a suggestion, whether it's you guys motivating or uplifting somebody. I mean, the great things that you guys say definitely add value to this channel, and it's highly appreciated. But definitely, we have to put ourselves first, because we control our lives. We cannot let others control our lives. But it's unfortunate, because a lot of us have, our whole life has been controlled by somebody else that's not living in your body, and we have to get out of that mindset of letting people control our life, because they want you to believe that, you only have one life. So when you believe that, you're able to fear things. When you believe that this is your only life, when you believe that you can't do more than what you have, it's just showing that if I can control somebody, if I can add fear to somebody, I can take over anybody or anything, and it's not right. Thank you, Volo. I don't know if I'm saying your name right either, so. But thank you. I appreciate you. But yes, you guys, definitely stand 10 toes down when it comes to you. Resubscribe to your channel. Thank you, Melvin. Every subscriber matters, okay? Period. All right. But you guys are amazing, okay? And that's why I stand with you guys, you drivers, because I was a driver, so I understand your pain. I understand your frustration. You guys have every right to be mad, because I was once where you were. I understand what it's like making a lot of money, and then out of nowhere, you're not making that money or nothing close to that money anymore. I understand that. And if we don't speak up about things like this, we will never be heard. If we don't use our voice, we will never be heard. That's the thing. And it's deeper than just Lyft, Uber, Rideshare. Honestly, it's deeper than that. Even with these jobs, if we continue to let people pay us what they want and tell us, this is what you have to do to make, what you want to make, then that's the only kind of mindset we're going to have. We're going to always go by that until you take over your mind and let yourself know, like, look, I have more value that I can add to something. I don't, I'm not limited of what I can do. I believe in myself now. And when you believe in yourself, can't nobody tell you about you. Can't nobody tell you nothing about you. And more great things happen for you because you believe in yourself. But you're not going to learn that in school. And you're definitely not going to learn that out here driving for the neck, making somebody else rich. They look at you as a number. But you're not just a number to me. And you should never be just a number to yourself. If you don't feel like you making enough, you feel like you're not being paid fair, you speak on it. You talk about it. So that something can be done, okay? Because that is the end goal. Something has to be done. That's why I'm coming and making this channel, because I know it's a lot of people who have the same, ideas, or even have great suggestions, or, want to come up with an app, or, give advice on a different platform that's coming out. Like, just everything that has value that is added to this channel, it helps. Even your story can help somebody else's. What you been through, what happened when you was driving with that passenger who tried to hurt you or something. That stuff brings awareness, which it needs to be spread. Because you're not going to go on Lyft and Uber, Doordash, Uber Eats, and see what happened to the next driver. It's somebody got robbed or killed or anything. They're not going to tell you. You have to find out for yourself. And it's unfortunate that you literally have to do the digging to find out what's really going on. So, at the end of the day, we definitely have to evolve. We definitely have to think outside the box. All these companies want to put people in a box, and they have definitely been doing that. Making people go to work at, 9 to 5s every day, slave for, how much they want to pay you. Because a lot of these jobs out here are not paying, $15 an hour, which that should be the minimum. Even though that shouldn't even be the minimum, because to survive out here, you need more than just $25 an hour. At least 30 an hour to survive. And the fact that you're using your own vehicle to go out here in your own life to transport a life somewhere else, not knowing who they are. I mean, anything can happen. Thank goodness that a lot of people haven't experienced bad things. And I hope that, a lot of people don't at all, But it's unfortunately life. A lot of bad things happen, just like a lot of good things happen. But at the end of the day, nobody should be out here driving for the bare minimum and have to worry about making it home. Or have to worry about being deactivated off of a lie. Like, it's just too much. It's too much. So, they definitely need to do better with these apps. That's why I say drive less. Don't drive at all if you have the option, or cherry pick. Pick and choose who you want to pick up, because it's not worth it. It's not worth letting them just send you rides back to back, and if you cancel that ride or they add to your queue, they're going to send you an email letting you know how you could just log off. Okay, I think the average person knows that they could just log off the app if they don't want to work, but that defeats the purpose that people just don't want to accept trash rides that they're not being paid enough to take. I mean, their algorithm is all jacked up. And who's ever behind the pricing of these things need to come forward and be talked to. They need to be corrected ASAP. Like, I would really love to know the names of these people that are out here, naming the rate card pricings, pricing the upfront pricing the DoorDash orders, pricing Lyft and Uber, all that. Because they definitely need to take a walk in a driver's shoes, so that they can see how it feels to be out here working for pennies. It's not fair. And like somebody said the other day, people that have worked for, that, like, I believe owns a company, executive or something, have tried to do rideshare and they said that it was hard. If you're saying that it's hard, why can't you make it easy? If you made the company, if you have a say so in the company and you experience what your drivers experience, why can't you try to make it easy for the drivers? It's not like drivers is asking you guys for a whole bunch of money. They're just asking to be paid what they deserve to be paid. They shouldn't be paid, you know, 75% of what they're owed, and then you take 25 cents and either give it to yourself or put it to a bonus that they can't even achieve. It's ridiculous. Then you cutting the price every so often. You're cutting the price down. Like, I just really feel like they're driving themselves out of business at this point. They want to be shut down. It's sad. Still waiting for damage from my car. Nothing yet. Been 3 weeks. No response from Lyft. Lyft, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Lyft. It's just too many comments. Lyft. Out of all the rideshare, it's always Lyft. Did you get in an accident and were you at fault, or was the person who hit you? Because the thing about it is, I heard even if you are not at fault in the accident, you're still deactivated. You're still terminated. So it's a D if you do, D if you don't. Honestly, they could care less. As long as you're making them rich, they don't care about you. And they make it clear every day. It's time to stop making these people rich. Honestly. But trust and believe, all these corrupt companies, they will pay. Just know they will definitely pay for all of the pain that they have caused to the people that helped them become rich. They will wish that they had a heart and cared about the people that make them rich. Because without the drivers, without you, they are nothing. And this is why I do not do Uber and Lyft anymore, because I don't want people effing up my new car, and with the pandemic too. Exactly, Ransom. When I had to get a new vehicle last September, I had got me a brand new 2022 car. This first day I did a ride in that car, somebody got in my car and dirtied up my whole backseat. I was livid, like that really bothered me, because but it showed me that don't nobody care about what you have. A lot of people wish you didn't have, you know? And Lyft and Uber and Rideshare don't care about you having a new vehicle at all. They have even been making it hard for people to get a cleanup fee now. Lyft just had an aberration clause that you are fully responsible for you and your rider. They truly don't care. Don't drive for them. Exactly, Melvin. Bingo. I think I stated that in one of my videos. They don't care. You are responsible. They save their behind, not you. But you pay. The drivers are making them rich. So, and then on top of that, they're taking your money and using it to help them and not benefit you. And they think that throwing these bonuses out is beneficial when some people can't even hit them. Some people can't even complete them. Or it goes away when you get close. Like, it's just all a bait, and it's ridiculous. They want you to work 10 times harder for the bare minimum. Like somebody just said they made 170 in 3 hours. They used to make like 170 in 3 hours. Yes, I remember those days. I definitely remember those. I remember hitting 250 in 5 hours. They called themselves a tech company instead of a transportation company. Bingo, Melvin. They sure did. They're not even a rideshare company. They are a tech. Bait and switch. Exactly. So basically, they are a tech that are, and they're not even doing the labor that the drivers are doing, but they want the big piece of the pie. They want 70, 80, sometimes 90, sometimes over 100% of the fare. Like I told a lot of people, period, wait till winter come. Them races gonna go up. Y'all not gonna be able to get down the street unless you got $100. But yet they want to pay their drivers the bare minimum. And then say, oh, you go off of a rate card. But now they got upfront pricing just to tell a driver, oh, well, you get what we give you. And if you don't like it, then that's on you. Because they don't think that drivers are smart enough, stronger enough, wiser enough to say F them and be done and find something better. Or come together and create our own app so that we can knock them off the market. I really feel like that is what it's going to take. And I think that the next step into doing this is that I'm going to have to create a group, possibly a Patreon, where people can sign up with $10, and that $10 that you sign up with is going to go towards creating a new app that benefits the drivers. And I won't be the only one, having a say on what goes. It's going to be a vote from any and everybody who joins the group can have a say on how they want the platform to run, and we vote on how it's going to run. But $10, if I get up to or past 10,000 subscribers, let's say I got 20,000 subscribers and 10,000 subscribers subscribe and love everything I'm talking about, enjoy my Patreon and pay $10 to create this app, and we have a group where everybody, all 10,000 people, can speak on how they feel and what what we can do to make an app and create it how it should be created, and we all vote on it. We will be able to make a great app. We will be able to make more than enough money to create an app and have money for marketing and have money to give bonuses for the drivers that put in the $10. I mean, it goes on. It can get more than, I dream big. I'm a big dreamer because I'm a big believer. And everything that I've spoken in this world came to me easily and quickly. So that's why I'm into this. That's why I believe that, more than just brain can definitely make things happen. That's why I wouldn't make an app without having other drivers help create it and making sure the majority agrees on the creation, not just a percentage. Why Uber Eat pay cheap $2.50 order and the order customer be like $45? Exactly. They be taxing these passengers, these customers, and giving these drivers the bare minimum, nothing. To nothing. You're basically giving free rides half of the day, right? How often do you guys get rides when you're doing Lyft, Rideshare, Uber, any of these little apps? How often do you get a fare that is more than $15 in a day? Part-time or full-time? Because honestly, a lot of people say that their average fare in their market is between $3 to $7. That's horrible. And then, like you said, on Uber Eats, they paying people $2.50. On Doordash, I seen somebody trying to pay somebody $1.99. Shoot, Postmates, when Postmates was popping, they was paying people $1.50. Is it crack? Who is regulating this stuff? It doesn't sound regulated because this is not regular. This is not okay. This is labor abuse. You're literally abusing your power to try to control somebody for $2. I've seen $2.50 on DoorDash. It's ridiculous, Blazing. $2.50. I wouldn't move a muscle for $2.50. I'm sorry. $3, nope. $4, nope. $5, nope. It's not enough. That's why I started private rides instead. They are scamming drivers upfront fares. Bingo, Melvin. Now, Melvin, can you drop some tips and tricks on your private rides? What could help benefit drivers? Because I want drivers to really tap into the private driving life. Because it's amazing when you can build trust and build rapport and have the good credentials to do this, because you know you're going to have the people that say, oh, you're going to get in an accident if you don't have certain insurances and stuff. But if you could give some tips on, you know, what you do, because I don't expect you to be perfect, because honestly a lot of people got to start somewhere, you know, especially if you feel like you're going to be safe on the road at all times, and make sure that that person gets to where they need to go. I'm not going to tell you not to do it if you don't have a commercial license or not. Because people, they don't understand that if you don't have a certain license for Uber and Lyft and Rideshare, they really want you to have a certain type of license to do that platform. And a lot of people don't have the money to do that because they're not even making enough money to continue driving. Awesome. Well, you don't have to share too much, Melvin. I mean, even the bare minimum, the basics, you know, that'll definitely help people on this channel. But I see a lot of people going private, and I'm at the end of the day, I wish you guys nothing but the best, nothing but success. Okay, don't let nobody that's gonna, you know, try to be a Debbie Downer and tell you gonna get in an accident and shit. Excuse my French emotions. Try to get you from making your money that you deserve. Okay, always have a plan A and a plan B. Always, you know, analyze things and stuff. You know, you got to start somewhere. So just know, taking that belief, it's all about belief too. Believing in yourself. It really just takes that to get to where you need to be. Private driving, people are pulling in over $500 in a day. Are private driving once they get a certain amount of people to pick up and take where they need to go, that they have built a relationship with. They are making bread, okay? Way more than rideshare. That's why I tell people, like, you know, take all Uber and Lyft passengers if you can. Hey, Cosin General, is it Cosin or Cousin General? How you doing? But yeah, definitely, you guys, think outside the box. Remember, rideshare wants to control you when you're on their app. I'm not saying control you outside that. I'm talking about when you're driving for rideshare, they want to control everything that you do. Okay? And they want to keep you in this box because they don't want to see you doing better. Do you understand? Sometimes it can be very difficult going from ride share to transitioning to a job, right? Because you're so used to that same day money, you know? That's another way to keep you in a box. They know it's like a trap. They know that you're gonna come back because they know how these jobs pay out here, and they know that even if they do pay good, you still gotta wait for a paycheck. So they don't, you know, they don't really care when you talk about them because they feel like you're gonna always be back. Start passing your business card to the cool customers and they will follow you. Period, Melvin. Bingo. Like I said, I wish I could go ahead and pin this. Right there. Even a dope conversation. If you having a great conversation with your passenger, and you really liking your passenger, and you feel like you could do business with your passenger, this is another tip. Slide in, how much was your ride? You know, how much do you pay for your ride? If it's a ride that you feel like it's worth, you know, taking anytime they need it, you know, then that's how you get them. Because then when you find out how much they pay, you be like, man, I don't even get nothing compared to that, you know, like, you know, or ask them, you know, what do you think is a fair amount for this ride? Because usually they'll like give you a better price that you would love. And be like, look, you know, if you want, you can take my number down. Call me. Let me know 30 minutes in advance that, you know, you need a ride. And I'll take you where you need to go. I take Cash App Cash. Bingo. It really works. It definitely works. You don't have to do it exactly how I do it. But always, you know, do it in your own way. It was the same passenger that suggested private driving. See, look, Melvin, Thank you. Because even passengers will even bring it up. They'll even try to suggest to you, hey, I'm tired of paying Uber and Lyft. They charging too much. Do you do any rides outside of Uber and Lyft? But like I said, always make sure you catch a vibe with them. Don't just, turn anybody into a private ride. Because you're going to have people that think that you're obligated. And always let people know, like, look, if I'm not available, you can always do Uber and Lyft, but when I'm available, if you hit me up and let me know, I got you. But don't always make it sound like you're just going to be able to do this every single day, because then, like, some passengers will, in these private rides, will think that you're obligated to pick them up and take them every day because you're giving them a better price and they're winning with that price. They actually love the price that you're offering because they know that it's way better than Lyft and Uber. So, you have to, if you feel like you can't do it every day with them or all the time, just let them know. Like, if I can't do it, I'll let you know. And you can do Rideshare, but the days that I can, you hit me up 30 days in advance, I got you. And I'm telling you, the money is magic. Okay? The money, it was definitely magic when I was doing it. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to definitely hop back on it in a little bit, the private driving, because I made great money compared to Uber and Lyft. What they was charging their passengers. I was cutting deals. Okay? Price them fairly, but don't give away your worth either. Exactly, Melvin. Bingo. Price them fairly, but don't work for less. That's what the channel's called. Quit working for less. Name your price. Give them your value. Because 9 times out of 10, they're not going to meet another driver like you. Okay? I've had plenty of drivers, talking about how horrible their last driver was and how they would never want a driver like them and how they love my driving and all that. So best believe, especially if you have a great personality, man, the money's going to come to you like it's nothing if you believe in yourself. Because, you could be quiet, but if you still treat people nice and leave your good mark on them, you don't even have to talk a lot like me, As long as people feel comfortable in your vehicle with you driving them, they will want to go to you before Uber and Lyft, because 9 times out of 10, they're just getting any stranger. Thank you, Melvin. I really appreciate you for sharing some good tips too. You're amazing. But yeah, we gotta let them know, like, the ball is in your court, okay? A lot of drivers just letting Rideshare have the ball, but you have to take your ball back, okay? Because it's your life, your vehicle, your gas, your time, your money. You better take that ball back and let them know who's the real boss. Since they don't label you as an employee, but want to give you an employee lifestyle without the 9 to 5 schedule. Because if you want to be realistic, a lot of people are like, oh, I just love the schedule flexibility. True. Don't get me wrong. It's amazing to be able to log on and log off whenever you want to. But at the same time, with everybody hopping in this market and jumping in Rideshare, and Rideshare not paying people enough to drive, at the end of the day, it's going to soon become a 9 to 5 to you. You're going to eventually have to work on a schedule, whether it's a 4 in the morning to 3 p.m. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to be on a schedule to keep the money coming in. So why not take control? It just makes sense. It makes too much sense to take control of your own life and what you want to do when it comes to your vehicle. Who you want to pick up. Knowing who you want to pick up. Instead of just continuing to be sent a stranger every new ride. It's rare you get the same person all the time. So you're really taking a chance every day, every ride, when you get a new person in your vehicle. So, the ball's in your court. Never forget your value, because you are worth more than what they want you to ever believe. Your mind is powerful. Your belief is powerful. Whatever you believe in, you manifest it. Because you have power, but you have to believe you have the power. Quit letting these rideshare companies belittle you, make you feel small, make you feel like you're nothing without them. Because 9 times out of 10, it's a lot of people that's doing these gig works that feel like they're not worth much without gig work. And that's bull. You're only worth what you believe you're worth. And mark every word that I say. Like, it's not easy going through the things called life, but at the end of the day, you have to build yourself up. You cannot let people build you or control you. If you want to start an app, love to contribute to it. Hey, look, Melvin, I appreciate you so much. And that is the goal. You know, I'm teaming up. I have a god sister who does Lyft. And, you know, she has ideas as well. And I was telling her about the group thing because, like I told her, you know, I feel like if we do a driver app, we need all drivers in a group to agree on things so that we can, you know, make this new app exactly how drivers want it to be made with majority votes, and have everybody put in a $10 investment or donation. And everybody who invests that $10, once we hit a certain amount of money, will get not only the $10 back, but I'm thinking the whole G back. You know, but I need more minds to help me create, because that's what we're here. We are put on this earth. We actually came to this earth to create ideas and things. Everything in this world is created. Everything on earth is created. We are creators. So it's not just going to take me to create the app. I need you. I need all my drivers that are fed up with Lyft. Shoot, even if you need to get on Lyft and Uber to come up with the $10 to invest into an app that's going to pay you what you want to be paid and treat you how you want to be treated, it's worth the investment to me. But I'm gonna definitely set up a Patreon real soon. I'm gonna make a video about it too once I get more time to work on it, because like I said, this isn't something I can do it by myself, but I don't want to. I think that it's not fair for me to do it by myself when I feel like it would be more beneficial if I have drivers do it with me so that they can feel like they are a part of the business, like they are. Rideshare driver holds a huge role in rideshare. So they need to use medical transport that are trained. To all my fellow Lyft drivers, don't do those Uber and Lyft health. Exactly. You can be liable. Bingo. And that's another thing Melvin, me and my sister was talking about. Because like I said, we love helping the people in need. We love helping, you know, the people that need wheelchairs, you know, anybody that need help walking to their door and everything. Like, we're all into groceries, all that. That's why I said we need two different apps. You know, basically the same app, but two different, like, platforms. Or we could combine the app and do a sign up and training and actually do that with the, you know how Lyft and Uber do, where they have people that don't even have the that has never taken the tutorial to pick up these people that need help as far as medical emergency, you know, rides and stuff like that. If we could make that a part of an app that was based off of drivers making it, we can pay people what they deserve to help out people like that. Enough money, we could do the training, but it would only be for people who actually want to do it. It's not going to be for people who don't want to do it, because it's a lot of people who don't. But because my sister likes doing that and I like doing that, why not? Because I know for sure if I create my own app specifically for catering to the people, you know, that need to go to doctor's appointments, clinics, you know, schools, all that, we will be able to make more money doing that, and the driver makes more money. Way more money than what Lyft and Uber pays. Because Lyft and Uber is charging these clinics and these hospitals a lot of money that you would never see. You only see a tiny percent. But they're charging them a lot. And we can take their business. So pay you the right amount. Exactly. Of course, we would let it help people, but Lyft and Uber won't tell you it's a medical ride and pay you the right amount. Exactly. Exactly. And that's why I said once we do get this app rolling and everybody, you know, in the group so that we can start creating this app and working together on making sure that everything is, right, that makes sense, we can roll out with a program like that for drivers who specifically want to cater to the people in need, to the people that have wheelchairs and groceries and stuff like that. Not have drivers that just want to normal rides for, exactly what they deserve to be paid doing that. With the right certification, you can make a great amount and have the drivers have the right training for it. Exactly. But see, like I said, I'm not the only one that's going to be making this happen. That's why I say I'd rather have whoever joins the group, as far as drivers, we all talk about it and come to agreement on things and figure things out. Because I'm talking about, it's so many drivers that have different backgrounds, especially like in law and stuff, or know people that are lawyers that can get connects and stuff. Like it's like networking. Once we get all the drivers together, it's so many smart drivers that even know tech that can help this app. You know what I'm saying? Everybody play their role and contribute. Everybody will be able to make the money that they want and are looking for and be happy. And even the passengers will be happy because they won't be getting just anybody to pick them up that's going to harm them or anything. Like, it definitely has to be a driver app built off of drivers, not off of greedy people that see just green check marks all the time. But I'm loving the whole group thing because it can definitely it's going to be the start of the new drivers app. So I just have to squeeze a little time in to create me a little Patreon, and then I'll do a video and I'll go ahead and get the ball rolling so that we can get this group started, so we can start working on this app and making rideshare great again. Because it seems like it's just it's leaving a bad taste in a lot of people's mouth. But I believe that we can definitely make rideshare better. Engineers that never been a driver. You said engineers that never been a driver? I mean, it's plenty of techs that know how to make rideshare apps really good, but the thing about it is they want like 20,000, 50,000. Like I said, that can happen. If I have 20,000 followers that don't like that invest at $10, what? Do the math. It's gonna be more than enough to produce a rideshare app. Then not only that, but have money left over for marketing, for driver bonuses, for bonuses for drivers and passenger referral, like just things that can add value to the app and the drivers and just anybody a part of the app. I feel like. And I know all I'm going to do, my channel is just going to keep on growing. So the possibility is endless to me. Like, I feel like at the end of the day, we can only set limits to ourselves. If we believe that we are limited, then we are limited. But if we believe that we are unlimited, then we are unlimited. And I believe I'm unlimited. The sky's not even the limit for me. And I want people to have that same belief in themselves. And that's also why I made this platform, because I'm about to start working on, my other YouTube channel, and it's on some whole motivational, uplifting, inspiring type of vibe, because that's what I am by nature. I'm a loving person. I'm a caring person. I want everybody to win, not just me. So at the end of the day, like I said, you have to believe in yourself. And I want people to have the amount of belief as me if they don't already. because I feel like that will definitely help you succeed more in life. The more you believe in yourself, the more you stop letting people have control over your life and telling you what you can and cannot do. Because don't nobody have the right to tell you what you can and cannot do but you. So, but yeah, it's definitely can happen. Definitely get this app rolling. I'm excited about making this group. Actually about to get off this live in a second. But I really do appreciate everybody who came to this live to share the love and support, the comments, everything. You guys are amazing, and I do wish you guys nothing but the best, much success and happiness, all right? And you guys have an amazing day. I will be back. I don't know if it's going to be tonight or tomorrow, but I will definitely be back on live. Have a good one.